Physical fitness is increasingly becoming a lifestyle in urban Kenya today due to change in diet and a growth in the number of people wanting to look fit and live better, healthier lives. Take a look.
Physical fitness and wellness has long been associated with the wealthy class, the old, or people suffering from lifestyle diseases in the recent past, such as obesity. Statistics show that the level of obesity in Kenya is approaching 50% of the population as of 2016, with the most affected group being women between the ages of 19 and 49 years.
Well, it's really about staying fit and just taking care of yourself, because a lot of the diseases we go through, there's a lot of obesity cases now. You have people suffering from diabetes, high blood pressure, and you know, back then we used to assume that those were diseases for the old because they came with old age, but now not anymore. We find that a lot of young people are suffering from obesity and all these lifestyle diseases, and therefore I think it's just important to watch your health, watch what you eat, what you eat, and a bit of exercise. That would definitely do the trick.
The rising number of people affected by lifestyle diseases and those interested in health and wellness has grown significantly, creating a workout culture, especially among city dwellers.
Well, what I'll definitely say is that the gym culture in Kenya has been growing over the last few years. I remember a time when it was just a bit of a handful of people who took the gym life seriously and took health and fitness seriously. But in the last 6 or so years, I've seen a lot of growth. I've seen a lot of people take more interest in their personal health and fitness. So I would say it's something that's been growing gradually, but it's at some point it's kind of hit a point of what seems to me like exponential growth.
Everyone comes to Bikram yoga with a preconceived notion, and really the only way to know what the yoga is to get in the room and to try it. And one of the things I have found is in Kenya, people are open-minded. So if you give them an explanation, say, come try this, I think I really don't have too much complaints about opening a Bikram yoga studio in Kenya, because people have tried, they've got the benefits, they've told their friends have been open to coming. So I think really just getting the word out, letting people know it's something that can really, really benefit you, and not to be afraid of the challenge. Because people worry, I'm not flexible, is it going to be too hot? If they can let that go, we find that we're a lot stronger than we realize.
Statistics indicate that bullying prevalence is at a high of 31%, with the most common form being name-calling among school-going youth. The information age has also seen many become self-aware and conscious of behavioral patterns and what they eat.
Well, I started gymming about 3 years ago. I was really skinny, and then when I was in my first degree and in high school, I was picked on a lot, I was bullied. So I told myself I should put on some size so that maybe people will respect me more. So that's what got me motivated, and then I've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, so I'd say the age bracket falls mostly from around the age of 24 to about 36, 38. I mean, we definitely have a few people who come in who are younger, and a few people will come in who are older, all the way up to guys in their 50s as well. But the largest group is within that age range.
Middle-class Kenyans have incorporated wellness into their spending culture. It is now common for families to budget for gym and wellness club subscriptions.
It's the way you pay your rent. You never feel like, no, I'll do this next time. You feel like it's an obligation, it's your responsibility, you have to pay for it every month.
With an increase in the number of Kenyans gaining interest in health and fitness, the wellness culture has gained ground in the country, having Kenyans going to every extent to live a healthy lifestyle, be it in heated yoga studios, in a relaxing spa, or in sweaty gyms.
I finish my show at 9 in the morning, so then after that, I come here straight. It's the first thing I do. For any other thing, meetings or anything else, I always put them after my gym. I never want to miss. I mean, unless it's something really urgent that I have to do, maybe I've been called for work somewhere else or I'm out of town, then I will miss. But I always try my best to make up for the lost days.
Entrepreneurs keen on cashing in on the urban trend have invested in facilities. Gyms and workout studios have become a common feature of many city buildings fitted with state-of-the-art equipment.
Ashley's is in 15 different outlets across the country. Traditionally, and how my mom's vision is, she wanted a high-end place because there was a gap for that. Incomes are rising in Kenya, and that's a fact. I know people complain about the economy, which is true, it has its issues, but the middle class is rising. And we've got a lot of foreign direct investment, we've got a lot of expats coming in. So for us, we're not suffering in that regard. We're seeing we can even do more. We're hoping to even get more space.
Bikram Yoga is a service in which there are a lot of resources involved. We have highly trained teachers who teach the yoga, who've done years of practice and then many long months of training before they can teach. We obviously heat the room. There's an expense to that. We have nice facilities. So generally, we do have resources required to do that, but what we try to do is keep it as within line with a high-end gym.
Kenya, being a major tourist destination, has recorded a 16% growth in tourists coming into the country. The wellness sector has been boosted through incorporation of special wellness programs and well-equipped training institutions to attract more international tourists.
I think it's a very exciting concept. You know, it's used in other parts of the world. And I've always had this passion that, you know, why can't Kenya be a spa destination, spa and wellness? We have beach, we have bush, you know, we've pushed that for so long now. Why not spa?
Many people are traveling to destinations, you know, based on spa and wellness, based on their ability to incorporate, you know, healthy eating, exercising and all that in their holidays. And if you look at Kenya in the last decade or so, a lot of the hospitality establishments have, you know, responded and recognized the need to have quality spa facilities. And you know, if you look, whether it's in Nairobi, whether it's in Naivasha, whether it's at the coast, there's some very high-end spa facilities in those destinations. So definitely we have the potential. I think spa also adds to the diversity of our tourism product.